Hello to you, my jewelry maker friends. Today we are going to make a very beautiful wire wrapping pendant. Do you remember this wire earring that we had a tutorial recently? Now we are going to make a hammered pendant for this earring. All we need is wire, a hard hammer, and of course, our main tools, round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, and wire cutter. The wire that we need is at least 1.2 millimeter thick and even a little more. And the beads to decorate the overall circle shape, just like we did in our earring, and we attached some little beads all around, and the number of these beads all depends on the size of the circle and the loop that you are going to make. First, pick up your wire and also your round nose pliers. We are going to make a very little loop at one side of this wire at the starting point, so we put it between the pliers, our chain nose pliers, and also to make a very little loop. Now we are going to make a big swirl shape, and I have a very easy way to do that. So what is the trick? Make a mandrel. I'm using my ring mandrel, and I'm going to wrap this wire at the other direction, and I'm going to use the biggest size of my ring mandrel, and I'm going to wrap it all around this part. This is the first loop, and I'm going to make the other ones just with placing it a little above of the first place. This is the first place, of course. I'm going to move a little above to make another loop that is a little smaller than the first one. I'm going to continue that after each row. When the circle is completed, I'm going to make another one a little above of the previous one. At the end, this is what we have. The first loop is the biggest size, and gradually the size of every loop and every row is going to be a little less. And now this is the time to cut the wire out, and we leave about 2 or 3 centimeters because we are going to make another loop to close this shape, and also to make the last and the smallest loop. So we are going to make our round nose pliers to make this loop, and also by rotating it we would place it at the center. Okay, this is the time to use our hard hammer and also the hard surface. We put the piece onto the hard surface, and then with the hammer we are going to push in it and hammer in it. Till every circle would be in the right place and all of them would be in one surface, and also it would be a little flattened and of course hammered. After finishing hammering this part, And that could be with some patterns, just like I did, or it could be all flat. And this is the time to add the beads all around, and we are going to use our thinner wire of about 0.5 millimeter thick to attach these beads to the main frame and the main structure. First, we should cut this wire out about 20 centimeters length, and we insert the wire, and we would make a tie here by making a U shape and then squeeze it with round nose pliers. And at the other tail we're going to continue that and make a little wire coiling part here. We continue that for at least 2 or 3 times. Then we would throw the remaining part of this wire into the first row of this structure, and we would squeeze it well to be attached tight, and then would continue doing that to make a wire coiling part in here. Now we insert the first bead in. This is going to be placed all around the outer circle and outer loop. So we just throw the wire and making it tight. We would insert the second bead and continue doing that all around. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. Somebody. Now you're just somebody that I used to know. But you didn't have to stoop so low. Have your friends your number and then change your number. And that would be the very beautiful hammered wire swirl pendant with, of course, beads all around, and a very beautiful set to the earring that we had in previous tutorial. Hope you had enjoyed this video. If you did, please tell me and drop a comment for me. Thank you so much. Take care and bye-bye.